I need to stay focused. Like, I feel like in this video, I'm so unfocused. And I think it's the two different color eyeshadows. I feel like one side of my body is telling me yes, and the other side is just like, bitch, keep it together, just stay serious. Hello everyone, my name is Angel and welcome back. Or should I say welcome to the new me. This video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to completely transform your life in 2024. Last year, we talked about who you are, who you want to be, and how to make the best version of yourself. This year, we're implementing everything that we learned and we're going for gold. As always, you are going to want to set goals. Setting goals is like the roadmap to success with changing your entire persona. The reason I say this is because you have to know who you are. We already did that, right? Last year we figured out who we were. Now you have to figure out what you want to do with this newfound motivation and passion for life and for this new you. When it comes to setting goals, what are we going to do? We're going to be reasonable. Okay, we're gonna set ourselves up for success. We're not giving ourselves unattainable goals. I want my YouTube plaque this year. Is it possible? Absolutely. Will it happen? Well, only time will tell, right? It's okay to dream big. I have been kind of isolating myself, per se, in the last few months leading up to the new year from people who think I dream too big. For starters, there's nobody to tell you nothing if we could put a man on the moon. Okay? Like, I don't even want to hear anybody's opinion about, oh, I don't know if I can. You can. You're that bitch. You're that girl. You have what it takes to do anything, but you have to have a good game plan. That's when we talk about vision boards, right? The vision board is the game plan. Once we have the game plan, we got to get to the game. We gotta make some moves, and that's what I want to help you guys to do. As you guys know, I'm a 5-year plan girly. I really struggle with like vision boards. I really struggle with like what do I want to accomplish this year, just because one, I feel like the concept of time and I feel like the concept of the new year is it's just not realistic. I feel like it's consumerism and capitalism at their finest. I also feel like for me, and maybe for you, it takes a little bit longer for me to know what my true intentions are. I might say my goal is A, but my goal really might be E or F, and I just only know it as A. But things change and we develop and we grow, and that's why I think allowing yourself to sit in your goals, to sit with your thoughts, is the best way to get things going. For me personally, vision boards are an out. You need to be mindful of what are the things you're doing this year that are going to set you up for next year and set you up for 3 years and set you up for your big goals. So today, we're talking big goals. Dream big. I feel like I have what it takes to change the world. I feel like I have what it is to be different, to do things differently. So do you. We were in this together. So set those goals, get your notebook out, and just talk to yourself. Like, even if you don't know what you want today, that's okay. What does your dream reality look like? Where are you? What career are you in? You know, who are you with? That's a big one that we don't talk about enough. We talk a lot about internal me, but I've said it once and I'll say it again. You are who you surround yourself with. So make sure those people are influencing you in the best way possible, helping you to grow. If they're not helping you grow, they gotta go. Yeah. Next thing that we're gonna talk about is your morning routine. I have been in my morning routine era lately. I have to be honest with you, I think small things are the biggest to change. I like to get up out of the bed in the morning. I like to be in my slow flow. Like, I don't want to be rushed. I don't want to be told when I gotta be up. I don't want to be told when I have to be where. I just like to kind of do me. But something I've noticed is that when I have a routine in all aspects of my life, things tend to get better for me. One thing that I really encourage you to do, in whatever way it looks to you, what works for you doesn't have to be what works on everyone's For You page or what's in 4K. Do the morning routine that makes you feel good and helps you to show up as your best self. With that being said, I really love to implement small things into my morning routine that I feel like make my days better. So one thing for me is getting up and going to the gym, getting my body moving. I hate it. I'm not even gonna sit here and tell you that going to the gym has changed my life. No, I hate getting up and going to, like the thought of waking up in the morning and going to the gym disgusts me, but it makes me feel good. So it's something that I implemented into my morning routine. And get into a routine that makes you feel like you can take the day by its You know what I'm saying? Once you have the plan in place, it's easy to implement. Try different things. Don't just try one morning routine and go, sucks, I'm never doing a morning routine again. No. We're leaving that passive, pessimistic behavior. We're not bringing it into this year. We're not bringing it into any year. We're not bringing it into our persona and our aura, okay? I've been watching way too much anime recently. Did I just say aura? Okay, Hunter. The next thing that you need to do when it comes to taking control of your life is to prioritize your health and nutrition. Pause. I got flown out to Mexico a couple weeks ago and I met this girl, Carla. Chef's kiss if you're watching, amazing woman. She really expressed to me, as someone who is a young 20-something, as someone who's a lot older, the importance of self-health. Going to the doctor, making the appointment, going to the dentist, doing things, taking my vitamins, because I feel like the younger generation, me, you, us, we're the problem. Take the blood test, see what's going on, especially my women of color, my people of color. What works for them might not work for you. I really encourage you to talk to your family, talk to your parents, cousins, anyone in your life who, has been through the ringer, and ask them, hey, what are any health concerns that you've noticed as you've gotten older, and try to prevent them within yourself. I'm adopted. I don't think that's a really big conversation unless you didn't know, because then, I was adopted, crazy. Anyways, something that I really struggle with my parents is the fact that we don't look the same. So we don't have the same DNA, which means we don't have the same health concerns. Prioritize your health. Take your vitamins. The same way that y'all want to be running up this skincare routine on TikTok, prioritize your vitamins. Drink your water. Set your appointments to go to the doctor, and do it now. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait until it's too late to make things change. As I always say in the end of my videos, please support my late friend Nyla. She had cancer, and childhood cancer. What the fuck is worse? I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not. I'm like, we are blessed with every single minute we have on this planet. We never know when our time is gonna come, and the last thing that you want is for a preventable disease to get so bad that your life is never the same. So, health, we're putting it up there. Eating healthy, meal prepping, going to the gym, that's all stuff that we hear, you gotta go to the gym to be healthy, you gotta eat, pomegranates to be healthy, you gotta drink Bloom Nutrition. Trust me, I have been on self-care lifestyle TikTok for a couple months now, and I get to influence whatever works for you. Some things might not work for you. That's okay. That's life. But put your health first, please. I tell you, as I tell myself, because I don't do it. That's something that I'm really taking control of this year, is I'm so sick and tired of just being sick at home when there's resources to help me. Yeah? The next thing I want to talk about is going to be our positive self-talk, our inner talk, the way that we speak to ourselves, the way that we engage with others. Something that my mom did when I was growing up, which I'll be honest, I thought it was so fucking annoying, but that's just my mom and I love her. She's a lot. But one thing that she did and would ask me when I got home from school or when I got back from swim practice or wherever I was at was, what are 3 things that you're grateful for today? Let's check in with ourselves and really practice gratitude, because when you don't know what you have, when you don't know what you've gotten out of this life, you're always gonna want more. Sometimes you just have to sit back and say, you know what? I'm really grateful for where I am. I'm really grateful for this job that I've prayed for and worked for and stayed up on LinkedIn for weeks applying for. I think so many times, and I'm so guilty of this in life, which is why I'm bringing it to your attention, is just not living in the moment, not being gentle with ourselves. When you're setting goals, when you have this life that you're aspiring for, we get hard on ourselves. We want things to be the way that we want them yesterday, and unfortunately, the cards aren't like that for all of us. Something that I'm bringing back in 2024 is journaling. And for my mom, if you're watching this, I used to journal religiously, when I was in high school. And my mom found my journal and she was like, oh my God, you and your boyfriend did this. And I was like, sorry, Mom, I did lie to you. I told her it was my imagination. Things I wanted to do with my boyfriend, but I didn't do. Yeah. I was 16. What was I gonna tell my mom? No. That's none of that. So yes. Peace, love, gratitude. Peace, love, manifestation. Clear your head of negative thoughts. Don't be your first hater. There are enough people in this world who aren't gonna like you, who are gonna talk down on your name, who are gonna run you through the mud. Trust. You don't want to be the first one, okay? Be delusional. Live in your delusion, live in your peace, live in your happiness, but don't let anybody take that from you. The next thing, I think this is the most important thing. This should have been the first thing. Personal development. This is the year of personal development. In the last year that I've been in my current role, I haven't been developing personally or professionally. I haven't been putting myself out there. I haven't been exploring new interests, exploring new hobbies. I kind of got stagnant and I don't like it. I didn't like it and I decided to do something different. Last year I started swimming again. If you don't know about me, I'm a synchronized swimmer. And I started coaching. I coach swimming. I love kids. I love being inspirational. I love being motivational. And I love having an outlet where that's respected. Nothing more fills my cup than encouraging younger kids to pursue their lives. Because when I was younger, I did not have coaches who wanted to see everybody win. There's enough space for everybody at the top. The top isn't limited to just like this many people. There's space in this world for everybody to make it big and to shine in their own ways. I really want to encourage you to put your hobbies first this year. Save money for your hobbies. The more that you invest in yourself, the more that you'll grow. And the more that you know, the more valuable you become. I've always wanted to start a scholarship fund on my channel to help people like in college, but I low-key kind of want to start like a professional development fund and empower people to get out there and do the things that they like, maybe if they don't have the money to do it. So I'm speaking that out there because I want you guys to, one, hold me accountable, and two, because I want it to happen. I don't want to forget that that was a goal that I had. So kind of leading off of personal development is going to be self-care. I don't know if it's me, but when it was Christmas, I was all about getting gifts for everybody and their mama. But I did notice, as of like the last year, the last like 8 months, that I have not been putting myself first. This is the year of personal growth. This is the year of self-care. Buy the new lotion, buy the new face wash, switch things up, get the new perfume, find things that bring you joy in this life. We get so caught up in the 9 to 5, we get so caught up with studying and the mundane that we forget that we're supposed to be enjoying our lives. Do things that bring you joy. Put yourself first. Find things that you like to do. One thing that I decided that when I put myself first, when I started doing activities and things that I enjoyed, I actually liked my life a little bit more. I have invested in my hobbies. I've invested in my skincare. I've invested in what I eat, what I drink, where I live, the things that I can do to really prioritize peace mentally. Taking care of yourself mentally and emotionally is so important. Find the time for you. The last thing I want to talk about today is going to be style and confidence. I can't even begin to tell you that when you show up as your best self, when you feel your best self, you are your best self. When you look good, you feel good. You want to be the person who lights up the room. Take the time to really build a wardrobe that reflects the stage of your life that you're in currently. Even if it's just a capsule wardrobe, like even if it's just like 15 pieces. Find outfits, find items that when you wear, you feel sexy. You feel confident, you feel smart, you feel empowered, you feel like you're that bitch, if I can be so frank. I feel like confidence is the key ingredient to making this lifestyle change. As of now, look internally, find the things about you that make people gravitate to you. And it's obvious. You know what you bring to the table and capitalize on that. Yeah. I think confidence is key. I think you want to shine bright like a diamond. You want your inner happiness to radiate throughout your entire persona and really draw people in to you and what you bring to the table. That is a wrap on the first video of 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please take these skills and transform your life. This is my guide to glow up. This is my guide to transform your life and to really put you on track to becoming the woman of your dreams, the person that you always wanted to be, and the main character of 2024. As always, if you guys have the means, please donate to Make-A-Wish Foundation in honor of my late friend Nyla, and I will see you guys again next week with another video. Bye! But we're here for now. Oh yeah, also I want to get anti-hero just like right here because a bitch can fucking relate.